Hello everyone. Thanks again for joining up and watching these things. I got a call from a very interesting gentleman the other day who is apparently a relation to the Callahans from the tune The Last of Callahan and the Sizemores from the tune The Last of Sizemore that I put up here many years ago. Actually, The Last of Callahan was a tune that I put up here, the second tune that I ever put up on YouTube actually. And he was I guess a relation to Luther Strong as well, and a schoolmate of Art Stamper. So it was a pretty exciting phone call. But basically, it was about this tune, The Last of Callahan, and I realized that the very first, I don't know, however many tunes that I put up on YouTube, I didn't break them down too well, or at all, actually, to tell you the truth. So I'm going to do this for this tune. I'm going to do this because it's a fun tune to play, and it's pretty simple, really. I mean, when you come right down to it, I play it in cross tuning, A E A E. It can be played actually fairly easily in standard tuning, but the cross tuning makes it a little simpler, and it also provides these sympathetic vibrating A's and A and E strings, G and D, that are tuned up to A and E. So this is The Last of Callahan Redux. I'm just going to play it through slow. I've heard this tune played so fast that I can't even tell what notes are being played at all. I'm going to kind of play it at a pretty mellow speed so you can kind of get the melody, and then I'm going to break it down. Okay, so that's basically the tune. And it's got a ton of sections. Some of them repeat, some of them don't. Some of them are kind of long, some of them are shorter ones obviously are the ones that repeat. So here we go. I'm just going to break this down nice and slow. Starts off like so. That's your first call. The answer is pretty much the same thing. Except it ends right there. And you just do that twice. So that's your first A part. Say the A part. This is, I mean, if you really break it down, it's got 4 parts to it. So that's the first part in which it repeats. The second part starts off with 2 open strings, D, A, just those 2 strings. And then it climbs the ladder up to the high A on your E string. And then it goes so it rocks back and forth between the A and the C sharp, open A, and then your B, and then your pinky on the E string B. And then you do this again, rock it back and forth, slightly different ending. And then you do it again, rock back and forth. Again, the B. And then comes a very long tagline that I kind of considered a tagline that leads into the last part. But let me play this second part again for you. Again. Okay, so that's that whole second part. And then here's the long tagline. So that's the first part of the tagline. Let's do that one more time, and then I'll carry on and do the last part of the tagline because that's a lot shorter. Here it is. I'll do that whole thing one more time. Okay? That leads into this last part. Now if you have, like I said, if you have this in cross tuning, that unison A is pretty easy to play with your third finger. And then you can play that as a double stop. That sounds kind of nice. Anyway. That's the last part, and you repeat that. The whole tune. Okay, there's the last O Callahan. Hope you have fun with that, and I'll see you next time. I'm going to get out of the frame here so I can turn this thing off. So thanks a bunch, and we'll see you next time.